Hi students, today I am going to discuss syn elimination reaction. So this syn elimination reaction will come under 1,2 elimination or beta elimination reaction, and this syn elimination reaction follows mechanism, that is in which two vicinal substituents leave simultaneously via a cyclic transition state. So if you see the reaction, if you consider this substrate, here H and X are the two vicinal substituents, so which leave simultaneously via a cyclic transition state, and such type of mechanism will be called EI mechanism. That is, here EI stands for elimination internal or intramolecular, and this syn elimination or EI mechanism leads to the formation of alkenes. So if we take vicinal substituents, if they leave simultaneously via a cyclic transition state through EI mechanism, then it leads to the formation of alkene. And following reactions occurs through syn elimination mechanism. That is, first is ester derivative of alcohols. They follow syn elimination mechanism, that is EI mechanism. Chugave elimination, Cope elimination, Burgess dehydration, Corey-Winter olefination. So these 5 reactions occur through syn elimination mechanism. That is, there will be involvement of cyclic transition state where there is internal elimination of two vicinal substituent will occurs. So we will see these reactions and how we are going to get alkene as product. This ester derivative of alcohols will undergo pyrolytic elimination. That is, here pyrolysis means reaction will take place at higher temperature. Means if we take alcohol, if it is reacted with acid chlorides, then we are going to get ester derivative. Here you can take acid chlorides or you can take acid derivative. So we are going to get ester. So that ester derivative of alcohol, if it contains beta hydrogen, then if it is heated around 200 to 400 degrees centigrade, then what happens is it will undergo syn elimination reaction. That is, it is going to follow EI mechanism, and there will be formation of 6-membered cyclic transition state. So here you can see there is formation of 6-membered cyclic transition state, and this cyclic transition state will collapse and it leads to the formation of alkene, and acid will be the byproduct. So this is the first reaction, that is ester derivative of alcohols will undergo syn elimination reaction. If we come for Chugave elimination reaction, so this Chugave elimination reaction will also takes place through EI mechanism. So we will see how this is going to take place through EI mechanism. Here the starting material will be alcohol. First, this starting material alcohol, it is reacted with sodium hydride, which is a base. So it is going to form anion. Then it is reacting with carbon disulfide followed by methyl iodide. What it leads to the formation of O-alkyl S-methyl xanthate. So this xanthate ester will undergo pyrolytic elimination. Simultaneous elimination via cyclic transition state. That is, this hydrogen which is present on beta carbon will undergo simultaneous elimination, and there will be involvement of 6-membered cyclic transition state. And this 6-membered cyclic transition state will collapse to give alkene. So this is Chugave elimination and follow EI mechanism. Cope elimination reaction. Here this substrate will be amine derivative. So first the amine substrate will undergo oxidation and it is going to form corresponding amino oxide. This amino oxide under thermal condition will undergo syn elimination reaction via 5-membered cyclic transition state. Here you can see this 5-membered cyclic transition state, and this 5-membered cyclic transition state will collapse to give alkene. Similar to amines, if we take sulfur containing compound, then if it undergoes oxidation, it is going to form sulfoxide. So this sulfoxide, which is similar to amino oxide, then it will undergo syn elimination reaction. Here it is also going to follow 5-membered cyclic transition state, and this 5-membered cyclic transition state finally collapse to give alkenes. So this is just similar to Cope elimination reaction. Instead of amino oxide, we have sulfoxides. One more variation is selenium. Instead of amine or instead of sulfur, if you have selenium containing compound, then it undergoes oxidation in presence of H2O2 and it is going to form selenoxides. And this selenoxide, it is very similar to amino oxides and sulfoxide. It will also undergo syn elimination reaction via 5-membered cyclic transition state, and it leads to the formation of alkene. So these are the 3 variations in Cope elimination. One is amino oxide, other one is sulfoxide, and third is selenoxide. All leads to the formation of alkene. Only the substrate is different. And if we see next reaction, that is Burgess dehydration. So here, before going to the Burgess dehydration reaction, so we will take a look at the preparation of Burgess reagent. So this Burgess reagent is prepared from chlorosulfonyl isocyanate. So this chlorosulfonyl isocyanate, upon treatment with methanol in benzene, it is going to form this sulfonyl chloride intermediate. This upon treatment with triethylamine, it is going to form methyl N-triethyl ammonium sulfonyl carbamide derivative. So this methyl N-triethyl ammonium sulfonyl carbamide is known as Burgess reagent. So this Burgess reagent can be used for dehydration of secondary and tertiary alcohol, and it is not going to work with primary alcohol. So if we see the reaction, how it is going to do dehydration of secondary and tertiary alcohol is as follows. So if we take secondary alcohol, it is going to react at the sulfur and it is going to form this intermediate, and here there will be loss of triethylamine. This intermediate formed, now it contains beta hydrogen. Now what happens is, due to presence of this beta hydrogen and this group, now it is going to show syn elimination reaction. Means it is going to form a 6-membered cyclic transition state. So after formation of this 6-membered cyclic transition state, this H and this group will be eliminated, that is through syn elimination, and it is going to form alkene. So this is known as Burgess dehydration. Reaction is Corey-Winter olefination. Here the substrate is 1,2-vicinal diol. So if 1,2-vicinal diol is present in the substrate, then if it is treated with thiopasgene or thiocarbonyl diimidazole or N-butyl lithium carbon disulfide methyl iodide. So you can use any of this reagent. Then it is going to form 5-membered cyclic thiocarbonate intermediate. So here it is going to form an intermediate, that is 5-membered cyclic thiocarbonate intermediate. And this cyclic thiocarbonate intermediate, if it is reacted with trimethyl phosphate under thermal condition, it leads to the formation of olefin. So here there is involvement of carbene intermediate. So whenever we are going to treat this cyclic thiocarbonate intermediate with trimethyl phosphate under thermal condition, there will formation of carbene intermediate, and which finally leads to the formation of alkene. So this is regarding Corey-Winter olefination reaction, and this Corey-Winter olefination reaction will also occur through EI mechanism. So these are the important syn elimination reactions. Thank you.